Hello and welcome back to the second part of my Revelations journey. Just going to do a quick summarization as we are pretty much at the end of closed beta 3. In roughly 24 hours that's going to be it. I have heard rumours of it going to closed beta 4 and I've heard rumours of it going to open beta. What actually happens? No one really knows. We'll see. So what I'm actually going to do here, I'm going to do what's called Deserted Shrine. It's probably one of the most sought after raids within the game because it's got a pretty good chance of dropping your rare items or rare materials or even just rare armor. I am going to do it on easy mode because I'm playing this at 5 in the morning where I live on American time because I'm on an American server. That's probably about West Coast wise for about 8 PM, maybe 9 PM. So finding people to actually do an expert raid of this type is probably going to be quite hard. So again, this is just on easy mode. It does still require a team of people, although due to it being easy mode, we're not really too bothered about the classes. We've got 2 vanguards, 2 occultists, and I think a blade master. But still, just going to have this playing in the background. Now, honestly, this game has just constantly surprised me. I mean, just on my way to go to do this raid, I was jumped by a player who had probably maybe 12 levels on me and just completely one-shot me. I revived and then the cheeky bastard walked up to me and one-shot me again. So there is a PvP element in it. I didn't lose anything, so it's more of an annoyance rather than a crap I've just had all my stuff nicked. So it's not really actually too bad. The progression in the game is actually really good. You start off really quick, you sort of get all your skills really quick, you get a pretty good understanding of the game, and then you really do drastically start to slow down. I mean, it's been about roughly 4 or 5 days since my last video, and I've gone up like 3 levels. I spent most of my time trying to actually get decent equipment. I've got a decent bit of boots now, I've got a new weapon which does a bit more damage. I've also figured out there's a way to actually change the controls so you're not messing around with your left and right click. But I'm still getting used to it, hence why I just got slapped in the face there. But there's a lot of different ways in which you can play this game. If you've played Diablo 3 at all, or any Diablo game at all, there's a way you can actually set the controls up to actually be very akin to that. You've got your standard MMO sort of looking thing, or you can just completely create your own way in how you want to play this game. It is very, very good. The way in which the levels of the game work, I mean, you might have just seen there was a red marker. I think another one's about to pop up pretty soon, judging by the way this guy is acting. The big tank thing in front of us. There are red markers to warn you of, there it is, the red marker, to warn you of when their attacks are approaching. If you put it on hard mode, not only does the enemy level increase, but those warning markers disappear. So it kind of forces you to learn the enemy mechanics, the way they move, what to expect from them. There's a great amount of immersive play. Like I said, you can pretty much, like, you can craft all your own gear. You've just got to go around mining and cutting down trees and finding all the resources, and you've got to build up what's called your social skills. This is alchemy, woodcrafting, blacksmithing, fishing, exploration. The list is huge, and to be honest, it is pretty painful at times, but it's well worth it because the game keeps you constantly engaged, and I love every second of it so far. I kind of wish they translated more of it, although the Chinesey Asian feel is really good. So I'm kind of thinking maybe just add subtitles. Really, it'd be a bit more like for those people who are into their more traditional anime, it'd be a bit more of a home thing for them. And I do honestly feel that the game would actually benefit possibly from it because some translations from an Asian language into English, they get a bit convoluted and a bit messed up, which honestly from some of the translations you get from your mission quests are quite like that. You will just get told open up a random panel and it's just sort of like, well, I've had no introduction to this panel. Where's the introduction to this panel? What button am I pressing? And you simply cannot find it. I spent about 4 days trying to find the Mythos panel until I it finally became aware to me that there is actually no Mythos panel at the moment because it's still in production due to it being closed beta 3. But still, it really is an engaging game, and I really would say to anyone who likes things like World of Warcraft, Elder Scrolls Online, any form of large scale sort of MMORPG, dungeon crawlers, raid games, games that will actually keep you engaged for a year or two, this is really, really worth it, and I really can't stress that enough. I think it is an absolutely amazing game. There's a lot of customizational parts to it, whether it be just how your character looks, the way your character feels, how you play your character. There is so much diversity in it, and I really, really do want to sort of kind of advertise it in a way because it is a really good game. But still, open beta is upon us, hopefully, and in which case I will be trying to post up a video of it once a week, maybe. I'm going to try and do maybe 3 videos cut into 20, well, one video cut into like 20-minute segments, just for ease of uploading. So if you are watching and don't mind my ramblings, do you want me to play a specific class or gender, let me know and I will take like a vote on it, as it were. Anyway, that's me. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Ta-ra.